Hey, it's Friday. That means it's leadership video time, but it also means it's probably car washing time. And so I love getting the car completely cleaned and washed off, everything looking good. But one of the things, if you know anything about cars, is that cleaning the outside is important. But you better, on a regular basis, be doing something on the inside too. And so on those days when I do my car wash, what I also do is I bring the car in for an oil change and I get the inside cleaned out. Kind of reminds us of what Jesus said to the religious leaders in Matthew 20:23. He says this, "Woe to you, teachers of the law, and you Pharisees." He says, "You're hypocrites. You clean the outside of the cup and dish, but inside they are full of greed and self-indulgence. Blind Pharisees clean the inside of the cup and dish, and then the outside will be cleaned also." So cleaning the outside is important on a car, but if you don't clean the inside, you don't get that oil change, what ends up happening is the car breaks down. And no matter how good it looks on the outside, it's no good on the inside. You know, the same is true for us as leaders. What we have to do is sometimes we clean up really good on the outside, but what's going on the inside? Do we struggle with greed? Are we struggling with anger issues? Is lust an area of concern in our lives? Bitterness? Are there people that we resent and we're holding grudges against? All of those things interfere with our ability to be leaders and to lead others in their walk with Christ. It also becomes reflective on the outside. See, if the inside spiritually is unclean, it ends up having an implication on the outside. Let me give you a couple of examples. If greed or pride is a problem that we're struggling with, perhaps there are areas in our life that God wants us to change and we're going, I just shouldn't have to. I don't want to change. What's going on in my life is my business. Well, the truth of the matter is we are part of a family and what we do impacts others. And so I'm not sure about you, but at your groups, your small groups, your Sunday school classes, your socials, your events, maybe you feel like, you know what, I should be able to talk the way I want to talk. I should be able to drink what I want to drink. But the truth of the matter is that if we say I should be able to have my way, probably what we have actually is a pride issue. Something's going on in our life. What I would encourage you to do this week is I'd like you to spend some time in meditation and quietness and ask God, God, show me those areas of my life that interfere with my ability to follow you. Is it pride? Is it greed? Is it bitterness? Is it self-centeredness? What are those areas that are interfering? And if you sense God pointing out to you, here's an area, then what we need to do is spend some time in prayer, in meditation, in talking to others, and saying, you know what, I want those areas of my life cleaned up. So we want the outside clean. But if our car is going to run right, we also need that inside clean. And so we can come to church looking good, but you know what, God, we're told, looks at our heart. So I'm going to be praying for you this week, and I'm going to trust that God's doing a mighty work on the outside, but even a mightier work on the inside. Talk to you next week.